Welcome back to this channel, and I'm kindly asking you to please subscribe, share and like. Thank you so much. Right, today we are still continuing with what? Drawing techniques, and we're still on drawing techniques and copying of figures. And today's lesson is 1,4, and we are going to copy this figure here geometrically, that is using drawing instruments, and especially the compass now, because we've got circles. Now I've improvised my own ruler here, or rule, like some might want to call it a rule. So it's measuring from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 up to 150, and in between 0 and 10, that's my 5. So any measurement which is there will actually be used, and this space will be enough for that drawing there. So as you can see, you are given point S as the center there, and that's where we start from. So in the workbook or in the question, you are given that point S where to start from. So according to my space here, I'll have to measure 30 from somewhere there to find that center. So my 30 is here. That's my 30. That's my 30. So roughly I'll just do this and mark it there. So that's where my point S is. Let me just mark it there. Right, so I'm going to have a center line there now. So my center line is short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, like that. And then a vertical center line. You start with a plus there, then long, short and long, and also down here, short, long, short, long, short, long. Right, so those are my center lines, and I'm now going to draw the two circles roughly, and not roughly, lightly rather. I'm going to draw them lightly. So using my ruler, I'm going to mark off a radius of 30, which is that radius 30, and using that center there, like that. And then another circle radius 22, radius 22. So this middle point between 20 and 30 is 25. So I just estimate there. That is my 22. And then I draw like that. And then I have those measurements, thickness of 8, and that gap there is also 8, 8, 8. So I can measure that, still using the approximate dimensions from my ruler there. So I have to improvise here. So that's my 8. That's my 8 there. So I'll mark from the center there down here. That's my 8 there, which is from the center line up to there. So that's what I've marked there. And then I have also to mark from the center another 8 going upwards there. And also from the center there, this is 8. So it will be half of 8, 4 that side, 4 this side. So let me mark the 8 up here. That's the 8 there. And then that 8 half. I'll just be approximating here, right? I will be approximating. So that's my 8, and then 4, 4, it will be up to there, right? So I mark off that 4, 4 there and there, right? So let me draw construction lines in red. So I'll start with this. For this one, let me just outline it in black. I'm now drawing this line here and that one there. So it's this up to there, and then this one from where I've marked the 4 up to there, right? And then after that, I'm going to also draw this line here from here to there, but I have first of all to draw these vertical ones, so that it will just be a matter of finishing off or closing off. So let me do that now. And this one here. Right. Then let me take it further up there for this one here, like that. And then let me right away draw that line there. So I'm now using my HB, which is my black. So it's that all the way up to there, right? And then I'm now going to set out the height of 65, this 65 from there up to the tip. So using my ruler, 65, it will be from here to $65. That's my 65 there. So I measure from here to somewhere there. That's my 65. That's my 65 there. So after having done that, we are now going to draw the arrow head, which is drawn at 45 degrees. As you can see, it's drawn at 45 degrees. So we start with that line and that line there, right at that point, which is this one here. And I'm going to use my 45. This is my 45 degrees set square, and you have to have a T-square below here. So I'll use my T-square. And I'll still draw using 2H, which is my red, up to about there. And then I do the same here. Up to about there. Right. Okay, this one is not visible enough. Right. Then after that, the thickness of the arrows there are also 8, and they are parallel to this, so which means they are also drawn at 45. But to determine that 8, we have to draw a perpendicular from this line and a perpendicular from this line. So perpendicular to that line, let me use a smaller set square there. So that is 45, and then opposite. So you construct a very faint line there at 45. Sorry, it's not visible enough. Like that, and then this side is that. Then after that, that's when you now measure your thickness of 8. So my thickness of 8, I'll just use what I've already done here, because this is our 8. That's our 8. So I measure there. And then also here, 8. Right. After that, you are now going to draw another pair of lines which are parallel to the ones given. So it's like this. So from this line here up to about there, and also this one here, like that. Is it visible? Yeah, it is. Then after that, you are now going to consider 27 from this corner here going upwards, going sideways, so that you determine that bevel. So I measure 27 along that line there, or you can measure it there on that horizontal line which is already there. But let me just add another one here, so that I work from that point there. And then that's 27. And my 27 will be, this is 25, and then I just increase a little bit. So that's my 27 there. 27. So I measure here 27. Oh, sorry, and this side I didn't do it. Another 27 this side. there. Right. So I'm going to use those points to draw a vertical line which now cuts those two. Let me just outline it straight away here. Instead of wasting time, let me just outline it here because I know where it starts and where it ends. So that will be my line, and then also this side. Right, and then our drawing is now complete. It's just now a matter of outlining. So when outlining, you just copy as it is. There's no through straight lines passing through that, and also there's no line passing through there. So I'm now going to outline. Let me use this other smaller set square. But when outlining, you just use the instruments as we have been using them. So I'm now just outlining. So when you're outlining, you also use your T square and set square. Like that. Like that. And then here, and here, as you can see, it's not passing through the two circles. Ah, look at that now. Eish. What I've been saying, it's not passing through there. Sorry for that. So I have to. Can I have some sellotape, please? And then I now have to outline the circles. But now, unfortunately, I still have one compass, and I have to go over that somehow, not freehand as such, but yeah, let me just go over it freehand. But you use compass anyway. Use compass because I don't have a compass for holding the black, so it will be. Like that, and then this other part now on this side. then I think that's all. And then this is how we do it. And then for constructions, you don't erase them, but then if there are others which are sort of like obscuring the drawing, you can erase them, like these that are going beyond there. And of course the center line must be protruding beyond the outline 2 to 4 millimeters. So it should have ended somewhere there. 2 to 4 millimeters, 2 to 4 millimeters, 2 to 4 millimeters. So let me just do that now here. Like that. And then that's our drawing. And here, like I said, as I was telling you that, no, you don't outline in between the two circles here, but I actually did that by mistake. So this line is not there. Let me just do something here to show that it's not there. That's a construction. So that's how you go about this geometrical copying of figures. So that's the end of our lesson today. 1,4 is very short. I'm just teaching concepts, not like solving or doing each and every problem in the book. And I forgot in my first lesson to let you know that I will be using two authors. That is JP and HSE. Those workbooks are the ones that I'll be using. So I'll be just selecting problems or examples so that I demonstrate on them. So thank you so much for this, but please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Thank you.